section with me. Everybody in my section eating real record. The game changed me, but found ways to change the game and make an impact. Any backlash, I was ready for whatever. Constantly strategize, not doing enough. If you're ahead of me, why are you always behind me eating? What's cracking, everybody? It's Grape Town Zone. I am Mark C., also known as the Crazy Napa Rapper, also known as Grape Town Gaming, and I am back with a brand new vlog for all of you to tune into and view on YouTube. And we have so much things to talk about, but first, I know there's a face under there. And if you have been following my Facebook posts, you know what I mean. So what I mean by that is for the last 7 posts, I've been posting or making posts on Facebook showing the progress of my first music video since the Crazy Napa Rapper 2 LP when I shot the music video for Paradise. I have been shooting the promo single music video for a Napa Rapper's Rise off the Tales from the Grapevines LP, which we're going to get into here in just a second. But in those posts, the pictures show me with a full-on beard, full-on face-covered beard. And I got to admit, it feels good to have shaved that beard off. Now, I was waiting until the music video was done because I didn't want half the music video to be me in a beard and then the other half to be me looking like this. Even though this looks really nice and feels really nice, I didn't want that inconsistency throughout the video. So I waited until the video was done to shave, and it was kind of like the final step over crossing the finish line. Just fucking, a celebratory moment, shaving that beard off. Plus, it was getting long around the mustache. It was getting mangy here on the sides and on the chin and on the bottom of the neck here. So it was just time to shave it. And since we completed the video, it was just that time to do it. So, yes, there's a face under here. And it feels good. Now, don't want to spend too much time on the intro because we got a lot of things to talk about. We really do. I just went back and looked at the last vlog, which was over 2 months ago. And I talked about the Crazy Napa Rapper 2 LP. I talked about the Rap Heretic LP. I talked about the ban on Twitter, or the so-called quote-unquote permanent suspension, which had been lifted around that time. And I'm back on Twitter and have been on Twitter. I've been posting pictures, making tweets, retweeting stuff. Shout out to Big Boy from Outcast. He posted his Pokemon Go profile, and I sent him a friend request, and now I've got him as a friend on Pokemon Go, which I feel is pretty cool. So shout out to Big Boy. He probably won't watch this, probably won't see this. If he does, he'll probably think that I'm a goof, and that's cool, because I am. But I thought that was a really cool, fun little thing to share, is that I now have Big Boy on my Pokemon Go friends list. I find that really cool. So if any other celebrities out there play Pokemon Go and they want to connect in that sense, I'm more than willing to send out my code. I'll send you gifts. When we become good friends, or whatever the hell it is, the status, the friend meter, we can do remote trades, trade Pokemon, stuff like that. I'm up for it. We could do battles. I'll help you with raids, all sorts of fun stuff. But other than the Pokemon Go thing and the Twitter thing, which I'm back on Twitter, I've been making tweets, posting tweets, retweeting, sharing links and pictures, all sorts of fun stuff. Excuse me. So on my last vlog, though, I was talking about the Crazy Napa Rapper 2 LP, the Rap Heretic LP, and Grape Town Zone Certified Rapper EP, and that I had started Tales from the Grapevines LP. We're going to go with where I left off on, and that is Grapetown Zone Certified Rapper EP. I left off on that. I went back, I listened to the vlog, and in that last vlog, I didn't have a release date for you. And since it's been over 2 months and I haven't updated you on the release date, I wrote it down here on my notebook full of talking points. So we're going to start with the Grapetown Zone Certified Rapper EP. Now, if you want to go and look at the release date for the Crazy Napa Rapper 2 LP, you'll have to go onto my YouTube channel. You can go onto the playlist section, find the playlist marked Crazy Napa Rapper 2 LP, and you can look at the release date there. The promo single for that project is already out. It's called Paradise. It's an awesome video. It was the last video that I had shot before this most recent one off the Tales from the Grapevines LP. Great video, great project. If you want to see the release date, go on the playlists and you can see it right there. It's in the playlist. All you got to do is click on it and you can see when the songs, when the project, all that stuff is coming out. Same thing with the Rap Heretic LP. If you want to know the release date for that, if I haven't already talked about it, go onto my playlists, look for the Rap Heretic LP playlist, go and find the full project. It'll be longer. It'll be the longest video on that playlist. You click on it, it'll probably say premiere, but you'll at least be able to know when it's set to premiere or how many days until it does premiere, and then you'll have the release date for that. I wanted to focus specifically on the Grapetown Zone Certified Rapper EP because in that particular vlog from over 2 months ago, I said then I did not have a release date for it. And I didn't watch the whole vlog. I just kind of skimmed through it to see what I talked about, where I left off on, and so on and so forth, so that I can kind of pick it up where I left off on that vlog. So let's jump right into it. Grapetown Zone Certified Rapper EP. The release date, the promo single for that project, will drop February 16th, 2027. The full EP will drop the following Monday on February 23rd, 2027. So there you go. You now have the release date for the promo single on the Grapetown Zone Certified Rapper EP, and you now know when the full EP will be dropping. After the full EP drops on February 23rd, 2027, as you can hear Roxy in the background, she's being a good girl. After the full EP drops February 23rd, 2027, the individual tracks will be dropping every Monday after that. So there you go. You have that release date now hopefully saved in your brain. And now we can move on to the big talking point, the most important thing that we're going to be talking about this entire vlog, the thing that we talked about on the last vlog that I kind of dived into a little bit, talked about it a little bit. We're going to talk about it a lot right now. And that is the Tales from the Grapevines LP. Okay? Tales from the Grapevines LP. As I was saying before, I shot a music video for the promo single. It's called A Napa Rapper's Rise. It's the 15th track on the LP. Now, I wanted to kind of make the LP longer, but when I recorded the 15th track, I had this inner emotional reaction to it, and it was the whole process was very emotionally overwhelming. It was probably the most open and most vulnerable I've been on a project since I started doing projects. Probably the most open and most emotionally vulnerable that I've been on anything that I've released on my channel, to be completely honest. I put so much into this project, the Tales from the Grapevines LP, and as a whole. I put so much into it. It was really a project of self-reflection and growth as a person and an artist, and I literally put my heart, my soul, and my spirit into it, and I hope that that's what the project reflects. And I've had a couple of people listen to it. My bro, NUNN, took a gander. He listened to it, said it's some of my best work, and he's somebody that I talk to about my musical projects from start to finish. Every single one, he's usually listening to it behind the scenes, song, here, there, and he usually gives me feedback. He usually gives me some things to work on, gives me some advice and some suggestions. But he hadn't even heard the Tales from the Grapevines LP. I don't think he heard a single. He may have heard like 1 or 2 tracks before I sent him the full project once it got uploaded to YouTube. But he hadn't heard the whole project until I sent it to him after I uploaded it, after it was completed. And when he finally heard it, he felt it. Like he literally felt the emotion, the openness, the overwhelming vulnerability that project produced. He said it was just some of my best work he's ever heard, and he's really excited for its release. He even showed it to a few of his people over in the UK. Shout out to them. I'm not going to say their names just out of respect for them, but he showed it to a few people over there in the UK, and one of the people, I'm not going to say her name just out of respect for her, she doesn't even really listen to the genre, rap, hip hop. She doesn't really listen to it. But she listened to it with my bro NUNN, and by the end of the project, she actually said that she enjoyed it. She said it wasn't bad. And that's high praise coming from somebody who doesn't even really listen to rap or hip hop, who doesn't even really like those genres. So that's very high praise from not only him, but her as well. And there was another person who because I sent the music video for A Napa Rapper's Rise to my bro as well after I finished shooting the music video, because he saw the progress of it from the start of the progress to the middle to the end and how it all came together. He was following the posts, seeing the pictures and everything, and he heard me talk about it in depth so much. And then when the music video was completed, I sent it over to him so he could see it. He loved it. He loved the whole vision that I had for it. He sent it to another person in the UK. I'm not going to say her name out of respect for her. It's a different her, not the her I was just talking about, but a different her. I'm not going to say her name either out of respect for them. But they also listened to it, heard the song, saw the music video, and really enjoyed it and said that they support what me and him do, because he's an artist, I'm an artist. We go through so much scrutiny. We face a whole lot of hate, whole lot of criticism, as much as love, support. We face it all. And one of the things that she said was that she doesn't know how artists do it. She doesn't know how artists do it. And we just have this passion. We just have this love for the art, for the music that we produce. We have this passion for it and the art that we come up with and our songs, because they come from our spirit, they come from our heart, and they come from our soul. They come from the person behind the name, like the most inner parts of us get displayed in our music. And that's why we do it. We do it for that reason. We do it for a multitude of reasons, but that's one of the reasons that I think artists do it. And that's why we endure such hate, such criticism, such scrutiny. And we just continue to push, and we continue to produce, and we keep doing what we love to do, because that's just us. It's what we love to do. It's what we're passionate about. And if you're passionate about something, if you love doing it, then the hate, the scrutiny, the criticism, all that shouldn't matter, because if you love doing it, you love doing it, and that's all that matters. And I love making music. I love being a rapper. I love everything about it, from the highs, the lows. I love the good and the bad, the positive and the negative. I love the growth. I love the journey. And that's exactly what the Tales from the Grapevine has been. The Tales from the Grapevines LP has been an amazing, incredible journey of self-reflection, growth as a person and an artist. It literally dives back into my past from when I was just a little kid walking around the campus of Northwood Elementary School, to when I was in high school at Vintage High. And it literally goes from past to present, even far past my school days. So I mean, it's basically just a whole journey from when I was a kid up into where I'm at right now, this stage of my life at 37 years old. And it's just been an amazing and incredible journey. I literally cannot hype it up enough. So much love, so much passion, so many memories that I drew from for inspiration with this project. Like, you will know me so much better than you ever have if you ever talked to me, if you ever had a conversation with me, or if you've been following me from my early days as Lil Do up to now as Mark C, or if you just started during the Marcutio stage. You will know me so much better after after you listen to Tales from the Grapevines LP, because it's like it's basically a project telling everyone my story from when I was a kid up until now as a 37-year-old independent artist from Napa and person just living his life. It's like I said, my most open, most emotionally overwhelming and vulnerable project that I've ever done. I'm so proud of myself for the work that I put into it, how hard I worked to try to make sure that everything was perfect, that every song was recorded exactly how I wanted it to sound to the best of my abilities to bring you the best project I could bring you, the best product that I could bring you. In a way, NUNN, my bro in the UK, said that I really raised the bar with this project. I wasn't even trying to raise the bar. I was just trying to produce my absolute best project I could produce. I put everything into it. So it is literally top of the charts. Like, I think in one of my past vlogs, I said that I don't think I'll ever be able to top the I Am Mark C Volume 2 LP, which is, like I said, dropping currently on my channel right now. But I did. With the Tales from the Grapevines LP, I topped it 100%. It's my number one favorite album. And I feel as much, if not more, for the Tales for the Grapevines LP and the music video that I shot for it, as I do for the promo single, my highest viewed channel, my highest viewed music video on my channel from The Grind Never Stops Volume 3. It's called Take Me Back, The Messenger 2. I shot that video, and that video meant so much to me because I went to the Palace of Fine Arts. I filmed it in Vallejo. I filmed it in San Francisco. I had shots from in Napa. And that video itself meant so much to me when I did it, which is why it's the highest viewed music video on my channel. And it'll probably be one of the highest viewed music videos on my channel forever, just because I love it. But this music video that I just shot, a Napa Rapper's Rise off Tales from the Grapevines LP, it's going to be right up there with that one. It's going to be right up there. Top two. Those are going to be it. The 6,000 view promo single from The Grind Never Stops Volume 3, Take Me Back, The Messenger 2, and a Napa Rapper's Rise. So, like, the music video is beautifully shot. I went to different locations that had specific sentimental meaning and value to me, where I had history at. One of the places I'll tell you about that I went to was my old elementary school. I shot there, and to be walking around that campus, to have picked the spots that I was able to choose to shoot a couple clips on that campus, and then be able to talk about it in the behind the scenes making of vlog that I shot along with it. Because every time I went to a location to shoot, I took some time out of my day to just talk about that location, talk about where I was and the meaning behind where I was at that moment, and how much it meant to me being there, shooting the music video there, and why that place was important to me. Northwood Elementary School was where I was when I was a kid. It was my old stomping grounds. You could say from kindergarten to grade 6, I grew up on that campus. I met a lot of really cool people there. Excuse me. I met a lot of really cool people there, some really old friends there. A lot of them I don't really talk to anymore. Some of them I hear from every once in a while. Shout out to Brandon McNeil. Talk to him, I want to say, before I started shooting a Napa Rappers Rise. I talked to him. He had hit me up. He wanted to talk to me about some things. And I wanted to meet up with him to further talk about it in person with him. But he never hit me back when I messaged him and told him I wanted to meet up with him. So shout out to Brandon McNeil. If you do see this, my friend, hit me up. Let's meet up and let's discuss some things. Get some things in motion, because I'm down to do it. I'm down to help you any way that I can. Get your content, your music heard. That's all I really want to do for you. But I'd like to meet up and discuss that with you. But Brandon McNeil was one of my good friends in elementary school. He lived right up the street from me, literally right up the street from my house. We used to play tag. I watched him play Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is a game that I started playing just recently because I bought my N64 within the last year or two. So I started playing that, but I watched him play it first. And when I watched him start it, it made me want to play it, but at the time I just didn't have the means or the money to buy it. So he kind of inspired me to want to go and play that game, buy my N64 so I could play that game, along with the other N64 games that I have and games that I have yet to buy and play as well. But Northwood Elementary School was a place that I shot a couple scenes, a couple clips for the music video. I also went to my old high school. Unfortunately, Vintage High the campus was closed off because they're doing some reconstruction, some renovating. They're actually doing it to a lot of the schools here in Napa. Napa High, Redwood, Vintage, even Northwood had some construction going on too, but I was able to get to a couple places where construction wasn't happening on Northwood. I wasn't able to get on the Vintage High campus like I wanted to because it was closed off to the public for the reconstruction that they're doing. So I went all the way out to where the Vintage Farm used to be, which is now a brand new neighborhood with houses, condominiums, or something. But I went out toward over by Garfield Park, which is the baseball field. They had that fenced off as well. There's some ruins out there, some like a concrete structure that's right there in the open field right before you cross over the bridge to Garfield Park. I went in that little ruin structure and I shot clip there for the music video. On the bridge that you cross to get over to Garfield Park, I shot a clip there. I wanted to go to Garfield Park, but like I said, they had that whole area fenced off. And after I was done shooting there, I took some time before and after doing the shots to talk about it with my phone and my selfie stick. I would hold it like this, and I would literally just be talking into the camera, explaining why I chose that place, why it had significance and importance to me, the symbolism of it all, and just anything that I could think of to talk about it. Mostly I wanted to talk about the farm, how I had a lot of stuff, a lot of memories at the Vintage High Farm, because it's no longer there. And so much of Napa has changed. And that was the issue shooting the music video for a Napa Rappers Rise, was because so many places here in Napa look so different now and have changed, because over the years they've torn things down, they've built things in its place, they've changed things up. So I had a hard time picking and choosing places, but Northwood Elementary School and out by Garfield Park and the ruins of the field and the Garfield Bridge were a couple of places I chose to shoot at. I also went to downtown Napa in the downtown district, and I shot a lot of the filming there. I went to the Napa Public Library, another location for you. I've had field trips there when I was a little kid, and you know, my elementary school days, there were field trips out there where we took field trips out there. I went out there to look things up for homework assignments, do research on the computer. I most recently went out there and printed out a screenshot or a picture that I took of Big Drew's memorial poster, and I printed it out on some really nice paper. I went and got that paper laminated, and I went and posted it back up on the fence on the pathway for him, because someone took the original, tore the original off the fence and ripped it up or destroyed it. And so I went and I printed out new pictures of the original, and laminated them, and went and posted one back up in its place where they tore the other one, the original, down. And I go and check on it now every few weeks, every so often, just to make sure that no one's messed with it. I made copies in case someone does mess with it. So if they do rip it down, or someone does decide to be a dick and ruin it for everyone else and disrespect my brother's memory, I can go and put it back up again. And because I'm never going to let my friend Big Drew fade. And the saddest part about talking about Big Drew here in this moment is that he would have been somebody that I really wanted to get on this project. I would have loved to have him feature on one of the songs, as kind of like a reunion collaboration. We had planned to do one before he passed away, and it just never ended up happening. And so, being able to talk about him. But anyway, I went to the Napa Library to print out new pictures of his original memorial poster. I also had my very first open mic at the Napa Public Library. So that's why I chose that place, the Napa Public Library, as a place to shoot one of the clips from the music video, or for the music video, because it has a lot of significance, because I've been there for so many different reasons, whether it was homework, whether it was personal, whether it was for open mic nights. I've been to the Napa Public Library, and it's just another place that I have memories at. So, and I've never used it in a music video before. I've never used the Napa Public Library in a music video before. So I thought it would be a cool place to go shoot at. Some people may think the Napa Public Library, that's a little corny, a little nerdy, whatever. I don't care. Because I have memories there. That's where I had my first open mic there, which was a big moment for me. I had field trips there. I did homework there. Personal memories there. It's a great place. And Napa public libraries in general don't get enough credit for being so awesome, because they really are. They're really cool. You can go there, you can chill, you can read, you can be on the computer, you can quietly hang out. Public libraries are a great thing for any community. So anyone who thinks they're uncool or too nerdy, shut the hell up. They're great for the community. They're great for multitude of reasons, So that's another place that I used in the video for A Napa Rapper's Rise. That's the promo single. It's track 15. While I was doing that, I did, like I said, little segments before and after shooting the clips. I did little segments here and there. I also went out to the Grape Crusher statue. That's another place, a Napa landmark. Had to put that in the music video. But while I was doing all that, while I was shooting scenes here and there all over town for the music video, I did behind the scenes making of vlog segments where I talked about each locations, and then I put all those clips, every clip all together. It's over 2 hours and 30 minutes long. It's a really long freaking video, but I promise you, if you go and watch that behind the scenes making of vlog for a Napa Rapper's Rise off Tales from the Grapevines LP, you will not regret it. It's a fucking long video, but it's awesome. So much information. I talk about so much. It tells you so much about the project that's coming out. It tells you so much about the music video and the vision I had for it. It's just a great watch all around. It hypes up the music video. It hypes up the project. Gives you more in-depth commentary on the project, on the music video, on the song itself, the locations. You get to see parts of Napa that you probably won't ever get to see unless you come here and you look for that place specifically, or if that place is even around. Like I said, they're constantly tearing things down and putting things up in their place. So by the time you get here, Northwood Elementary may not be Northwood Elementary anymore. They could call it something else and it could be renamed. It could look different than what it looks like in the behind the scenes music video. A lot of the places could look different. If you ever come to Napa and you go look for the Napa Public Library, they could reconstruct the whole facility and make it look different. They could change it to, I don't know, a different name of some sort. They could make the signs look different. But it's a really cool behind the scenes making of vlog that talks about the music video, the locations in which I shot at, the memories and some stories that I have at those locations, and the music video and the project itself. It's the first time I ever did a behind the scenes making of vlog for a music video, for a project. It's the first time I did something like that, so it's a great watch. Let's see here. I don't have a release date for the music video yet. It is going to be dropping sometime this week. As I'm recording this, it's July 5th. So sometime between July 5th and July 10th, maybe even July 11th, is when the music video and the behind the scenes vlog will drop. On there, it has the release date for the project Tales from the Grapevines LP, which I'm going to tell you the release date anyway in this vlog. But just in case you don't watch this vlog 30 minutes, 31 minutes into it, just to hear the release date and hear what I'm talking about when I put this vlog out, because it's going to be a long vlog because we have a lot to talk about, and this is just one talking point. So the release date for the music video and the behind the scenes making of vlog, I don't have for you. I'm just going to release it sometime this week. Like I said, this vlog is being recorded on July 5th. So it'll be sometime within July 5th and July 11th, July 10th, somewhere around there. I will throw the music video out. I'm just going to surprise you with it. It'll be this week though, and they'll both be released at the same time. So you can see the behind the scenes vlog. You can hear the music video. I'm going to put lots of promotion into the music video and give it ample time to really resonate with everybody and really hype up the project more than I already have myself. The release date for Tales from the Grapevines LP is August 9th, 2027. So it's not going to be dropping for a while. Like I said, I want to give the music video some time to really resonate and get people ready and hype up the project, get people interested. The behind the scenes making of vlog is also to help promote the project, promote the music video, promote everything. It's a huge, huge thing that I put together. It's the first time I ever done this, but for a project of this magnitude, it's totally worth it. So please follow me on my Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on TikTok, follow me everywhere. Hit the notifications. That way you don't miss anything. You don't miss release dates, releases, or any tweets or posts that I might make talking about anything that you have to look forward to in the near future, because you really don't want to miss a thing. I got a lot of things coming up that is so much fun. New music, new projects, lots of things, updates, announcements. I don't know what's going to be happening in the next 2 months. I know that on July 8th, I get a new tattoo. That's an update, but it's not one that I'm going to necessarily devote a vlog to or dedicate a vlog to. But I'll make posts about how I'm going down to Garage Inc. here in Napa to get my 4th tattoo, or I don't know, when I decide to do my next open mic again. I won't make a vlog about it or devote a vlog to it. I'll just make a post on Facebook or post on Instagram or post on TikTok and Twitter to tell people that it's happening. So you're going to want to follow me on all my social medias in case you don't, in case so that way you don't miss anything. And the same thing with like my Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube, hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss anything. And you could always stay updated. You could always see what's happening on my channel. You get every notification. So that's about it for Tales from the Grapevines LP. Getting all emotional just talking about it, because it's like I said, it's just been an amazing, incredible, emotionally overwhelming, most open and vulnerable I've been on a project. So I'm starting to get a little bit of emotional with it. Gotta take a breath, pull myself together so we could finish this vlog, get to the rest of the things coming, because we've got 2 more projects to talk about and some new music updates to update you on. So take a breath. All right. So moving on to the next talking point is Sky High Ambitions EP. Now, while I was working on Tales from the Grapevines LP, I ran into a little bit of writer's block because my mom had a bunch of appointments. I had a bunch of appointments, so I had to stop recording for a few days to focus on the things that I had to do with those appointments and with errands in town. I just didn't have any time to record. So because I didn't have time to record and because I had to focus on the real life things that I have to do, my mind kind of was going in and out, and the inspiration I almost lost the inspiration to the point where I was almost unable to finish the Tales from the Grapevines LP. So one thing that I did was, while I was going through that momentary writer's block, I was still trying to write for the Tales from the Grapevines LP. But the things that I was writing at that time didn't fit the theme or the concept of Tales from the Grapevines LP. And I was really trying to keep the concept and the theme of the Tales from the Grapevines LP consistent throughout the entire project. And so anything that I wrote that didn't fit that, I got upset about. I was like, man, this is not what I'm trying to write right now. So I was telling NUNN, my bro in the UK, about it. And I was telling him how frustrated I was that I was losing steam on one project. And I told him that I think I figured out a way to make it work, to continue pushing, but at the same time not change up the theme or ruin the theme from Tales from the Grapevines LP. And in that, I found new inspiration. The idea manifested new inspiration, and that's how Sky High Ambitions came on. That's how that came about. Was I wanted another project to work on top of Tales from the Grapevines LP. So I found an old picture, a really cool picture, an old selfie of me, and I came up with the title for it, Sky High Ambitions, and I started writing, and whatever I wrote that didn't fit Tales from the Grapevines LP ended up being written for or as a track for Sky High Ambitions EP. So that was a project that I kind of had on top of the Tales from the Grapevines. On one hand, I was working on Tales from the Grapevines LP. On the other, it was Sky High Ambitions. And every time I recorded a track for Sky High Ambitions, I wrote a track and recorded a track for Tales from the Grapevines to kind of keep the progress going, keep everything moving consistently and fluidly until I reached about 7 songs on Sky High Ambitions, and that project was done. And it came about really quickly, too, because I'm always constantly writing. I'm always constantly thinking of lyrics and things to write about. So it was really helpful to have another project to work on top of the Tales from the Grapevines LP. And that's why I started writing and working on Sky High Ambitions, which we have a release date for. I haven't set it to premiere yet. It's already finished. It's already completed with the editing. It's already uploaded to YouTube. It's ready to be set to premiere. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet because I've been so focused on this vlog, the behind the scenes making of vlog, and the music video, and the project Tales from the Grapevines itself. So we have a release date for Sky High Ambitions EP. The release date is November 22nd, 2027. that's when Sky High Ambitions, the project is going to drop. It's going to drop on November 22nd, 2027. It's going to start with the promo single. So the promo single is going to drop on November 22nd, and then the following Monday, the full project, Sky High Ambitions EP, is going to drop. And then every Monday following that will be track 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, because the promo single is track 6. So after the following Monday from November 22nd, 2027, the full EP will drop, and then the following Monday after the full EP drops, the individual tracks will start dropping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Every Monday after the full EP drops. So mark it on your calendars. Sky High Ambitions EP, November 22nd, 2027. It's 7 tracks, 1 promo single, track 6. No music videos as of right now for that project. Okay, so just so you know. And then, like I said, and I actually wrote down the promo singles date was, like I said, November 11th or November 22nd, 2027. The full EP will be dropping November 29th, 2027. So Sky High Ambitions, the full EP, will drop November 29th, 2027. Now, that project's just a fun little project. I think it's a very positive project because it's more talking about focusing on your goals, being ambitious, staying focused so that you can reach and work hard to get to those goals and attain those things that you want to do and just make your dreams all around come true. If your dream is to own a house with a white picket fence, work hard, stay focused, don't stop dreaming, don't stop being ambitious. Go out there and make that dream come true. That's the kind of vibe that Sky High Ambitions is. It's just stay focused, work hard, reach your dreams, make it a reality. That's the whole thing. And it's a very positive project. It really is. There's a song on there called the Brush It Off Remix. It's a remix to a song that was on the Grind Never Stops Volume 1. And that track was a very positive track, if I remember right. So Sky High Ambitions is just basically stay focused, work hard, and focus on making your dreams a reality. That's basically it. Excuse me again. I've been coughing a lot this whole vlog. So when I finished Sky High Ambitions, the EP, when I finished that project, I had a little bit of inspiration still left over. And so I decided to write that inspiration out, put that inspiration into words. But I didn't have a project at that time. So I made some cover art. I came up, excuse me. I didn't have a project at that time, so I came up with an album cover. I came up with a title, and that's how I created Pieces of the Heart of an Artist, which is the third project, or the fourth project that we're going to be talking about today. Because we talked about Grapetown's Own Certified Rapper EP, then we talked about Tales from the Grapevines LP, the music video, the behind-the-scenes making of vlog, and everything surrounding and regarding that project. Then we talked about Sky High Ambitions just a second ago, how it's a very positive project that basically has the vibes of stay focused, work hard, chase your dreams, chase your vision, make them come true, make them a reality. And now we're on the fourth project that we're going to talk about, and that's Pieces of the Heart of an Artist, which is leftover inspiration that I had left in the tank when I completed Tales from the Grapevines LP, when I completed Sky High Ambitions EP. I had a little bit of inspiration left over, a little bit of gas left in the tank, and I came up with a cover art. I came up with a title. I started writing down inspiration to that one. It's a very different project. It's very poetic in a lot of ways. It's just different levels of artistry, you know, like Tales from the Grapevines LP is self-reflection and growth as a rapper and an artist, right? Then you have Sky High Ambitions, which is chase the vision, work hard, stay focused, work on reaching your dreams and making them come true, making them a reality. Well, Pieces of the Heart of an Artist is just different level of artistry. Like, it's just a different level that I haven't tapped into yet. And that's what makes it really special. The first two songs that I wrote on there are very poetic in a sense. The second track, I believe it is one of my favorite tracks on the album. I don't know the name of it offhand. I should have wrote it down, but I don't know the name of it offhand. But it's one of my favorite tracks on the album just because of the context of the lyrics. The flow that was on there, the context, like the lyrics themselves, the meaning behind the lyrics. Track 2 is by far one of my favorite projects on that project. It's one of my favorite tracks on that project, Pieces of the Heart of an Artist. And it's an EP. It's 7 songs, 1 promo single, track 6, which is called Full Steam Ahead. No music videos as of right now for that project either, but I do have a release date. It's not set to premiere yet on my YouTube. I haven't gotten around to doing that. Same with the Sky High Ambitions EP. Same with Tales from the Grapevines LP. I haven't set those to premiere, but I did come up with release dates for them. So the release date for Pieces of the Heart of an Artist is the promo single will be dropping January 17th, 2028. So we're going into 2028 now. And the full EP of Pieces of the Heart of an Artist will be dropping January 24th, 2028. So the promo single for it will be January 17th, 2028, and the full project will be January 24th, 2028. Every Monday after the 24th of January, 2028, the individual singles for Pieces of the Heart of an Artist will drop. I did the math. I looked at the calendar. I wrote everything down just to be sure that the release dates are accurate. I just haven't set them all to premiere yet. So stay tuned. Like I said, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Twitter. That way, when I start making tweets or making posts announcing certain things, posting pictures of certain things, you don't miss a thing. You could stay updated and you don't have to wait for me to make a vlog like this. You could stay updated because I post more than I do vlog sessions. So, like I said, subscribe, follow me, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Follow me on all of it. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. It's very important. And like I said, that way you won't have to wait for me to do a vlog just to hear about it, just to get updated. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about is new music that aren't on any projects, just new music that I recorded that's going to be coming out, that I made some visuals for. The first one is Nike's On My Feet remix, which is out now. It's already dropped. It's already released. It's out now on my YouTube channel. There is no music video for it, but there is cover art for it. And the cover art shows yours truly with a beard still in a white tee in front of some graffiti. And it has white Nikes on my feet, which I'm not going to literally bring my foot up here for you to see. And I'm not wearing my Nikes today. I'm wearing my brand new Converse today. But I did a Nike's On My Feet remix. It's out now. It's doing very well. It's a really good song. One of my favorite remixes that I've ever done. So definitely go check it out. It's a fun, pure hip-hop track representing Napa. It's a fun little track. It's already out now. And then I have a couple other songs that aren't on any projects that I recorded and am planning to release. The second one is Fuck Haters Now and Forever. No release date yet as of right now. I might just spring that one on you as a surprise release like I did with the Nikes On My Feet. That was a surprise release. I just kind of recorded it, shot the cover art, edited it all together, uploaded it, and then just, surprise, dropped it on you. And I may do that for Fuck Haters Now and Forever, because right now I don't have a release date for it, but the visuals are really trippy. The visuals, I think, are actually cooler than the song itself, because it's just a Buck Hader song. It's just one of those hater songs, you know? And I do those a lot. A lot of people say I focus too much on the hate. Well, I've gotten a lot of hate over the years, had a lot of critics, faced a lot of scrutiny. So it's to be expected that I do a lot of writing surrounding the haters and the hate that I receive and the criticism and the scrutiny that I face and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just a trippy, a really cool visual to a fuck haters type of song. It's a fuck haters type of rap. And I'm just going to surprise you with it somewhere down the line. And the last song is Telling You Like It Is. And I think I haven't listened to it in a while. It's been a while since I listened to it after I recorded it and got it uploaded. I put some cover art to it, no music videos, no actual visuals, just a cool picture, you know, cover art type of ordeal. It's got a skull, just so you know what to look for. It's called Telling You Like It Is, and I think that Telling You Like It Is it was inspired by Caterpillar, by Royce da 5'9" and Eminem, and I forget the guy who does the chorus to that song, but it was inspired by that song. I woke up one day and just wanted to listen to that song, and upon listening to it, I started writing, and so I created a song. It was called Telling You Like It Is. Hi, Big Booties. Yes, I'm almost done. It's okay. We're almost done here. So yeah, Telling You Like It Is. There's no music video for it. There's just a cool skull cover art. The visual for, like I said, Fuck Haters Now and Forever is actually really cool. It was a piece of, it was an art exhibit that I saw when I visited the Palace of Fine Arts in San Francisco. They had this cool, trippy visual along the wall, and I got a clip of it, and the visual just looks really, really cool, really trippy stuff, but it's really cool. So yeah, Telling You Like It Is the last song that I have recorded recently. It's not on any projects, and I'm just going to surprise you with it. There's no release date for it. It's just going to be one day, surprise, new song, new music. You know, I had a little bit of inspiration writing that track, those 3 tracks that I talked about, Nike's On My Feet remix, Fuck Haters Now and Forever, and Telling You Like It Is. It was just, I felt like writing those days, and that's what happened. I basically wrote out because I was feeling like writing. I was feeling like recording. So I wrote out a few tracks. They're not on any project. They're just some fun tracks for a rainy day, you could say. And that's basically it. That's basically it. I do have some gaming videos that I'm still waiting to set to premiere. I started a new season on NFL Blitz, the really old school version. I've won and won. I've won my first game, lost my second game. I'm playing as the Raiders on that. I got a couple of black gaming videos dropping. I finally got around to making some gaming videos for Tekken 3. And I've got some other gaming videos that are sitting on my channel unlisted right now, waiting to be set to premiere. As soon as I can set them to premiere, I'm going to be setting them to premiere. So, yeah, that's about it for right now. I don't really have anything else to talk about. We've gone through the Grapetown Zone Certified Rapper EP. I've told you the release date for that because I never did. We did cover the Crazy Napa Rapper 2 LP a little bit, the Rap Heretic LP a little bit. I talked about Tales from the Grapevines LP, the music video, and the behind-the-scenes vlog, and the project itself. I gave you a release date for that. I told you that the music video and the behind-the-scenes making-of vlog will be released sometime this week, so I covered that. Then I also talked about Sky High Ambitions, the EP, that it was basically a chase the vision, work hard, stay focused, so that you can reach and achieve your dreams. How it's a very positive project. It's got a remix to Brush It Off on there. And then I talked about Pieces of the Heart of an Artist EP, How that's basically just leftover inspiration. It's a different level of artistry that I don't think I've tapped into yet. It's very poetic in essence, and it's also a little bit emotional too. Poetic and emotional is how I would describe it. All the projects are worth the wait though, so you definitely need to stay tuned. And then, last but not least, I talked about new music that's already out and will be dropping in the near future that's not on any project. The Nike's on My Feet remix, Fuck Haters Now and Forever, and Telling You Like It Is. So there you have it. News, updates, announcements, new music, upcoming projects, everything that you need to know that I haven't covered in the last 2 months since I did my last vlog. So I have now officially announced everything, updated you on everything, and shared all the news that I can share in an hour's time, because we're coming up on an hour here. I've told you everything that I could think of to tell you and talk about and express to you in this vlog. So if you made it this far in the vlog, thank you. I know this has been a very long vlog. It's probably because I'm talking so fast, having to say everything so quickly because I'm trying to get this done within an hour, and we're right at the mark. So if you've made it this far in the vlog, thank you for being so patient and listening to me talk for over an hour. Thank you for watching it all the way through. Give me a like, give me a comment, share the vlog, tell your friends about the upcoming projects. Tell them to like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow. There'll be a clip after the vlog ends of me walking on the overpass with all my social media above me. I'll be in I think it's my Brooklyn Nets jersey, and I'm walking over the overpass, and I salute the camera and whatnot, but it's got all my social media information above me in captions so that you know how to find me. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, and thank you for watching all the way to the end. It really does help my videos, and it really, I know it's a long video, so I know to sit through something this long is absolutely nuts, but I really appreciate you doing it and listening to me and everything that I have to say and everything I had to tell you today and announce today. I guarantee you it was worth it to do it. So much love to you, much love and respect to everyone. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. I'm probably going to drop this sometime in the next week, maybe on Tuesday. I don't know yet. But this vlog will be coming out in the next week along with the music video, promo single, a Napa Rappers Rise Off Tales from the Grapevines, along with the behind the scenes making of vlog. This vlog is going to come out with that vlog and that music video sometime within the next week. Again, this is July 5th. 2026. So stay tuned for the music video, promo single. Stay tuned for the behind the scenes making of vlog. Thank you again for watching all the way through. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye and peace and love y'all, and have a good night or day depending on where you're at, and I will see you the next time. Peace.